Hi everyone, it's the 18th of September. So yesterday we had a big move to the upside, and obviously this golden resistance rail or zone held again. Look at this: first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. So 7 or 8 touches on this zone, and the level is 56.70. I thought 56.75 would break it, but actually it couldn't. So we are still waiting for that particular breakout, okay? So I'm going to put it on a line. Maybe this line is going to cover it. Yeah, that's the perfect line resistance. I'm going to put it in red color, right? First, second, third. The next one should break it, actually. But is it going to be the next one? Because today is FOMC. Today is the rate decision, and there will be huge volatility, especially during Jay Powell's speech. So just be careful if you're long or short. I would like to stay neutral. I'm still holding the half long with Nasdaq, but yeah, I'm going to put my stops, of course. There will be volatility. Okay, so that purple resistance again on the SPX cash couldn't be broken. So I'm going to remove this purple one, and I'm going to put a line again, just like that. That's the perfect line resistance right there. And it's that red one. I'm going to put that also this red color. And we have this golden potential uptrend also on ES. Look at this. The top band is there. The internal is here. There is some merit to the internal support line. So if it touches the bottom band, we may see a big rally starting off that level. But again, as I said, today is FOMC, and probably none of these lines will matter. I mean, obviously the green bottom band will matter, but is it going to get there? It's way, way lower. It's going to be lower than the like. It would be around 5,400. I don't think it's going to get there, but you never know. So Dow Jones, that green resistance is being forced to break. It's not really a clean breakout. So I'm going to remove that green one because I don't like this sort of different, so many breaches. Either way, I think the fact that we've just made a new all-time high, I think there is still a very big possibility or probability that we will reach that red line, red resistance at 43,000 on the continuous futures. Similarly, the green one on the cash, I'm going to remove it. We are almost there at that red resistance, which already has 4 touches. This red one was broken. The blue bull flag was broken. We can remove that. And it's this blue top band. If that red resistance breaks, that blue top band, the bottom band is here, the top band is there, first touch is there. It should be the second touch that is our target. Okay, and the level is 43,000. Nasdaq continues futures. So again, the market is waiting for the rate decision, clearly. The green resistance break was the long entry. I think we are inside this purple sideways channel. We may touch that purple bottom band. The golden resistance rail is broken and back tested, but it's not really a very clean breakout. So I'm going to remove that also from the picture. I think what we have here is this blue resistance rail. So I'm going to put it again. This rail or this line is very important. And if we break that, or maybe touch the purple bottom band, rally, break that, we will get to that blue top band, which is a potential resistance. So if we get there, pull back, and then a break to the upside, we'll target a new all-time high. And on the Nasdaq cash is the same story. The purple channel is forming. So this is not this is a different one. This is just a sideways little channel or a potential channel, but this one is from the lows of 6th of September, right? It's this purple channel that is holding. The golden resistance didn't really form, so I'm going to remove it again. I'm going to remove that from the picture. Actually, I'm going to put this one as the golden uptrend, and this one is the purple one that I just showed on the continuous futures. Okay, so the golden uptrend is intact. The blue resistance should be broken to get to that blue top band minimum target. Russell had broken the blue resistance rail, back tested it, and I think even if we come down once again, I think ultimately we're going to test that 2400. FTSE is still stagnant. I don't have much to add. That blue channel is okay, and the blue support is holding. And DAX is, so this is quite critical, okay? Yesterday, I showed the black bull flag, right? This is not black, of course, but yeah. Let's put it in red, okay? Because it's, so initially it was broken, back tested twice, then it was broken back in. So this red bull flag failed, okay? Failed to follow through, but it came down, bounced off the purple bottom band, which was a potential support, and then it became a perfect support. Now this blue support is holding. You can see here, first, second, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's still holding, and the purple bottom band is still there. So the purple channel is our guidance, and as long as it holds, there is a good probability or chance that we're going to get to 18,900 inside this purple uptrend. Okay, that is a very important support now. Obviously, if we break it, then DAX is going to sell off once again. Okay, this here is where it started. That maybe this is the correction, and we will come down once again. That remains to be seen, really. So it will be decided maybe even before the FOMC rate decision. This is the French index. Looks slightly bearish now because of the red bear flag and its bottom band getting closer to us. Now, the closer to the current price, and we may see a bounce and then a break to the downside, may fill this gap at 7,330, and possibly a bit more lower, and even touch that black plus or potential support black and the purple, which is going to be around 7,200 or 7,220. TLT is still very, very strong. Is it? I mean, it already took out the highs of last December. Obviously, very, very good, very strong. Is it going to get to that red top band and the purple and the blue? So there is still very significant overhead resistance levels. This is the 10-year Treasury note. That blue top band hasn't been tested yet. So if it touches that, we may see a big reversal on bonds. This here is oil. This is US oil. It's still inside the red downtrend. You can see two touches. So this here is a downtrend, and there is no action to break it. And the Brent oil I showed yesterday. So Brent oil's reversal. Okay, this is the perfect reversal, right? I showed it yesterday. The purple top band. Okay, the blue, the purple, and the black. Yeah, maybe I said 73.50, 73.75. But it touched 74.25. To touch that blue broken support, that is a perfect support, broken support. That is a perfect backtest on that broken support, really. Look at that beauty. And the purple top band. And I think Brent oil, and of course that green internal resistance as well. Yeah, I think Brent oil may be reversing here big time and getting ready to sell off one more time. And I'm just going to show you one more thing, just a little bit more short term, right? This red supports break, I think is going to open the way, maybe even form a bear flag, right? Like this. Touch it, pull back, and then come down. This here is gold, and the spot chart slightly has more upside to that blue top band. But I think the continuous futures is much more clearer, showing the upside resistance, first, second, third, first, second, and that green top band's break. And you can see I told you that this red internal support is going to hold, and it is so far holding. This is an 8-hourly chart, and I think we have a small bull flag here. Shall we do it on the 2-hourly to see maybe a little bit granular view? Right, is this a bull flag breaking? Looks like it, right? Looks like this little bull flag. The 2-hourly chart shows a breakout now, yeah? That golden bull flag, or I'm going to put it in purple, right, is now breaking to the upside, and anything to move, anything above 2600, right? The green resistance was at 2590. Now the 2600, anything to break that 2600 level is going to look very bullish. Silver also consolidated a little bit. Okay, you can see here it is consolidation, and it didn't touch that blue top band. We may still touch that and then come down. And there is again serious overhead resistance, support resistance zones, a few of them. And on the daily, continuous futures, it's more visible. So it will be not so easy to go through those, especially that blue top band. If it touches, we may still see a big pullback starting. Platinum reversed at that purple top band. Okay, there's quite a few lines though, bear with me. The green bear flag was broken back in, but it's kind of holding as support, but it just made a new low after breaking out of the red bull flag, which negates the bull flag. I'm going to remove that from the picture. That, it shouldn't have made a new low below the bull flag's low. So where do we go from here? The blue support, okay, we can remove that as well. That didn't really hold as support. I think the real one here is this purple top band. This green support is kind of holding, but it is that this was a major 10% rally, more than 10%, from 900 all the way to 1000. So is it going to really be able to push beyond that blue resistance? And also platinum continuous futures, you can see that blue resistance and the purple top band is slightly higher. So platinum is not entirely out of the woods yet. This here is natural gas. The blue resistance was broken and backtested. I think it's coming towards that blue support together with the red. And from there, I'm expecting another rally to start. So you can see here, if it touches that 2290, that will be the red potential support, and the blue then rally much higher. And you can see after the bounce, yesterday's action, through third touch on that blue top band, the green support, maybe that green bottom band together with the red, and that level, or this is the October contract, apologies. This is the October contract I'm covering with this chart. Okay, and if it touches the 2285, okay, 2290, 2285, 2290, that's the level where I think nat gas is going to find the next low, and then we rally to 2425, okay? And 2475, that is going to be the next red top band resistance. And this here is copper. I'm long copper, and this purple support, you can see this perfect internal resistance became a support that was broken, and the black top band, or sorry, bottom band, this black channel is the guidance at the moment. And even if the black bottom band breaks, there is still an uptrend potential, which is this one. So I'm going to put that in golden color, right? This golden channel, because this is where it started. But so the black one would be the internal channel inside the golden potential channel, okay? So either way, I think ultimately minimum target is 445. Yeah, that's the purple top band. And palladium had already broken this red resistance, and is it going to be able to break that blue top band? It's getting there. Of course, the blue top band's first touch was induced by a spike. So, is it going to become a channel? If it does, then we will see more downside once again. Right, maybe it will get completely ignored. We don't know. Euro had broken the red bull flag and back tested it. So I think euro is ready to rally again. Pound sterling, red bull flag is broken. The golden resistance is holding at the moment. First, second, third, I thought this was the resistance. No, but it's actually this one. 3 touches, maybe pull back once again, but then after that, a break to the upside. US dollar, Japanese yen, I think it's forming this new blue resistance rail. And from there, I think there is still more downside all the way to 135, 136. And DXY is forming this green sideways to down channel. 3 touches on the bottom and 2 here. So if it does break it to the downside, it's going to come down to that blue bottom band at 99.50. And Aussie dollar is forcing that red and blue triple or double resistance, and it has to be broken to the upside. Kiwi, massive breakout. Obviously, the bounce off that golden support was perfect at 61.10, one of the best calls lately. The blue bull flags break, again, another bullish call, and the green resistance, green support this year also is breakout. So minimum target is 63.75 from here. That's the minimum target. And US dollar CAD, there's not much change. Coffee is now getting closer to that 275. It has already broken this blue internal resistance. The black channel is intact. And I think there is, if that blue top band gets completely ignored, now this is the bottom band, right? If that blue top band gets completely ignored, then there is so much more upside, 300, 400, you name it. Wheat is inside this red downtrend, and the December contract is backtesting this purple broken resistance. It's inside this green potential uptrend, and the golden channel was broken, so it makes it a bit bullish, but there is no real push. So maybe we push, come back to the green bottom band, come down to the green bottom band, and then a rally to form that green channel. And this is soybeans. It is breaking this green resistance. And it is, the reason is, of course, this purple broken bull flag. I'm going to remove the green, okay, to make it a bit more clearer. The blue resistance was broken and back tested. So, and it came down to back test that red support so many times. Look at this. Broken, back test, 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 so many. And it held really, which suggests that minimum target is going to be this red top band. And the purple top band, right, is broken, which is what I've expected for the rally to continue. And we may get a back test on that purple broken resistance and then get to 1040. That's the minimum target. Corn is slightly more bullish. You can see here, December contract is this golden line is not really becoming a resistance, so we can remove it from the picture. Okay, I need 3 touches to call it a resistance, but this looks a little bit more orderly as a resistance, so we may see a touch on that blue, come back down, and then break it. It already has 3 touches though, so this is a kind of an interim resistance. I wouldn't call it a proper resistance, but it just is. There is some merit to it, okay? And cocoa December contract is under this blue resistance. Sugar made a big move. Look at that. This green resistance is now broken. And if you look at the continuous futures chart, it has broken back into the blue uptrend. So this blue uptrend was broken down, but it's penetrated back. And so I'm going to remove it from the picture, or actually, to be a bit more, let's say, tongue in the cheek, like, let's say, shall we redefine the blue? Obviously, I don't like these kinds of spikes to the upside, but this is what it is. It is what it is. And I think we are inside this blue uptrend. The green resistance is broken, which suggests that we're going to get to that golden top band from here and eventually break it to the upside. And you can see the October contract has cleared that green resistance, which is very bullish. And cotton has also broken the blue downtrend, which suggests that we're going to get to 85, maybe even to 100 once again. All right. Now let's have a look at coins. This is a very, very significant moment for Bitcoin. Okay, very significant, very important. And the reason is very clear. The golden bull flag was broken after the bounce off the blue and green supports. That's the double support. We broke out of the golden. We got to this green internal resistance twice. Okay, yesterday's high was the touch on that red resistance, which wasn't the resistance before this reversal. This is again education for you. That red line was nothing before this reversal, and now it's a resistance because of the three touch. Okay, so is this resistance gonna keep on holding, bring it down to that green bottom and really cause a sell-off? That's why I'm telling you that this is extremely important. Bitcoin bulls. So this is the previous high, major high in August, right? It has to break it. This red resistance has to be broken. So any move above 61,000 is going to look very bullish, really, because that resistance break, I think, is going to take us to 66, 68, and then ultimately break that red resistance, major one. And I'm going to show you on the weekly chart that arc. It doesn't have to be an arc, really. And I'm just saying, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a really beautiful arc resistance. I don't do arcs, really. I saw it somewhere. I can't remember. But it is a bull flag, actually. That blue resistance, it doesn't even have to be the arc. It's actually that perfect resistance, line resistance, right? And that level has to be broken at 69,000. If it breaks the green bottom band at 55, 54, then that's going to be the game over, because Ethereum would also break this blue support. Ethereum is going to decide where we go next, and together with Bitcoin, obviously. But the first sign of Ethereum's strength would be the break of this purple resistance rail. And I think that is going to put in a new low, and Ethereum is going to start a major run. Okay. And I'm going to put it right here as a potential bull flag. Okay. So let's put this in golden color. We'll see. Okay. But for Ethereum to run, it has to stay above this green and blue supports. Anything below 2100 or 2150 would be the game over for Ethereum and everything else, really, I think. So Binance Coin is looking good. It may really rally as long as this red uptrend stays intact. This is a weekly chart, massive uptrend, still targeting 10,000, 13,000, you name it. That red top band is at 30, 50,000. That's Binance Coin. We're at 540. Solana, okay, and Solana's daily chart, right? Then, yeah, that purple bottom band together with the golden may cause another rally, and the level would be around 110, 109. Monero has to break that green resistance at 180. I think the whole market is waiting, and you can see there's nothing is moving, and the blue resistance by Ripple has to be broken, and the data has to break that golden top band. So there is some hope. There is some hope for all these altcoins, and we'll see whether they can break it. So Fetch AI, for example, if it It has already broken the golden downtrend, which is a bull flag. It's inside the red uptrend, perfect uptrend, really. Yeah. And it has to break that blue resistance, right? That interim resistance at 146.48 to start the next run towards 4. Data has to break out of this golden downtrend, and OM is going to run probably to that red top band and break it if the whole thing starts running again. And Dash has to break that red resistance rail. Dogecoin has to break out of this green bull flag. Phantom is running after breaking out of the blue bull flag and the purple resistance. And CAS has to break that blue top band at 20 cents. And PAL has to break out of the purple top band, which is going to be around 23, 24 cents. And Pepe, of course, is inside this green bull flag. And Jasmine is inside the green uptrend, and it's inside this blue bull flag. So there is hope, as I said. There is hope. And Venri, so Aave has to break 150 or 160, and Venri has to break out of this blue bull flag. That's a really nice bull flag in the making. Yeah, I mean, Tia has to break out of this red downtrend. That could really change things for Tia. It came all the way to, well, what was that? You can see this golden support. Yeah, it is a nice bounce so far, right? Yeah, and if it breaks out of the red, I think finally Tia is going to run. And Shiba, where is Shiba? I think Shiba may also, like, it's trying to break this golden resistance, and I think if it does, we get to the blue top band initially, and then maybe even eventually break it. So there is some hope, but first we need to see Ethereum and Bitcoin start running. All right, guys, take care.